We've got a Samsung Galaxy Alpha with us. So in this video, let's go ahead, unbox this and take a quick look inside. So here we've got the box, pretty similar to other Samsung boxes. So we've got the Galaxy Alpha logo over here. We've got the color mentioned here. Again, Samsung Galaxy Alpha. What's inside? Regular stuff. So let's go ahead, unbox this. Break the seals here. And here's the Galaxy Alpha. This is the gold variant. So let's put that aside and see what else we have here. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, quick start. Okay, 1 second. Okay, here's the quick start guide. Just a bunch of pamphlets here. Smart switch, blah blah blah. Anyway, moving on. microUSB cable. Travel adapter. We've got the battery, pretty small. Okay, that's an 1860 milliamp hour battery. If you want to see it, there you go. So 1860 milliamp hour. Replaceable earbuds, the earphones, flat cable in your variant. So yeah, let's go ahead, put these aside, and we'll take a look at the Galaxy Alpha itself. So here's the Galaxy Alpha. Let's just take these off. So guys, the Alpha is 6.7 millimeters thick. It is pretty light as well. It's got metal on the sides. We still have plastic to the back. This is a 12 megapixel rear camera, and we've got a bunch of sensors here along with the LED flash. So anyway, let's open this. And for the first time, Samsung actually is using a nano SIM card slot here. So that's your nano SIM slot. No micro SD here. That's again new with Samsung. So let's pop the battery in. Put the back. And okay, fit. Let's turn this on. Okay, so this is a 720p SuperAMOLED display, a 4.7-inch display, and volume rockers to the left, micro USB port, primary microphone, downward facing speaker, to the right the power button, up top secondary noise cancelling microphone, 3.5mm headphone jack. So this is TouchWiz. Let's go ahead, run through setup. So guys, we're up. Just run through setup. The familiar TouchWiz UI, what we've seen with the Galaxy S5, and I prefer the tabbed interface. So switching to tab view, device, controls general, about device, and that's the Galaxy Alpha 4.4.4 KitKat. So major changes here: the camera, 12 megapixel shooter, capable of 4K video. Not that. So yeah, where's the video? Okay, it's the recording mode. Sorry about that. Video size 4K is an option. No optical image stabilization though. So that's that. So guys, this phone is powered by the Exynos 5430 chipset. So it's still Cortex-A15 and Cortex-A7 combination. In fact, the Cortex-A15 cores, the 4 Cortex-A15 cores are clocked lower than what they were clocked at with the Galaxy S5. On the Galaxy S5, it was 4 Cortex-A15 cores clocked at 1.9 GHz each and 4 Cortex-A7 cores clocked at 1.3. Over here, the Cortex-A15 cores are clocked at 1.8 GHz. So if you find yourself asking the question, how is the Exynos 5430 an improvement over the 5422? It comes down to the manufacturing process. The 5430 is a lot smaller, and it's also more power efficient, and that's the reason why Samsung's included a much smaller battery here. But then again, that is the theory. So let me go ahead, spend some time with this phone, test it out and see how the battery fares, how the phone fares, and I will be coming out with a full review pretty soon. So yeah, what else? Let me just peel these off as well. The plastic to the sides. So I really like this form factor for one. Generally, when Samsung decides to go with a smaller display, they end up reducing the specs as well. But for once, Samsung has given us a device, a smaller device, one that's easy to use single-handed with something that resembles top-of-the-line internals. Yes, there are other phones from Samsung that are spec higher, but generally you don't see Samsung coming out with devices that have at least, this level of specs. So anyway, it's the Open Apps key that it uses here, and one of the most common questions I get, what's the free RAM available? So here you go, 2 gigs of RAM on board, about 1.16 free. So that's that. I've not installed anything, obviously. I just booted the phone up. So okay, and let's also take a look at the amount of onboard storage available. So device, okay, storage comes under general, I guess. Yep. So 32 gigs onboard storage. You get about 25.5 GB free. So remember, no microSD cards here. So personally, initial impressions, I kind of feel that Samsung could have added a microSD card slot here. I wouldn't have minded if they had gone even a millimeter higher. 7.7 millimeter thickness is still pretty slim. Again, it's not too heavy, so let me just get my scales out.